is set off by distance as well as monitored by a camera. I know this seems very unfair to you, but you are stuck in this room.
That beast part is right there. You can't beat the beast. You don't think you can beat the beast, does he? Oh, he's like, yeah.
Oh, wow. Your name is Hedwig, right? You're 9. Yes. Jonathan? No matter how many experiences you have, that must be so hard.
You sure people think that Thomas was there?
You ever had a bitch cut your knees? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I gotta go. Make sure she's the team tonight.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season. And we've got a
this shit got crack. I ain't gonna.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And a signal there for the fair catch. So this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
He's going.
Try this new defense out.
Here we go.
How the wrong defense.
Ready.
And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard.
Oh my God, I hate when I miss tackles.
Able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback
get the fuck out of it.
That allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case,
shit.
the inside.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I gotta put him in.
Looking to throw, Young.
Get your ass over here, nigga.
Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Joe Tryon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Get your ass over here, nigga. Come here.
And they got him once again.
Come here, nigga. Let me see something, y'all. Let me see something. You hear me? You hear me? Yeah. Hold up. I don't even know how the fuck we got back to that fast.
Schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Young.
Ooh, that's 3 sacks. That's bad.
Down he goes again.
That's good defense, bro. That's good defense adjustments. That's 3 sacks on the first drive.
Carolina punt team out there led by
What you talking about?
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
You never had that bitch touch her knees.
On first down, Levis.
What the fuck? Why are you making me? Yo, sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So a win here in Charlotte would be the season sweep. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Fuck you.
Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, Young.
My pressure is getting there.
This will be incomplete. When you look at this defense, they sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long.
Oh, my motherfucker. Get the ball. Bro, you need to sit down, please.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities.
Is that a sack? That's not even a sack, is it?
Happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a
Good
play
shit,
like that
Burns.
occurs? You know who usually
Gotta
recovers
get that
it?
fucking ball,
The guy
bro.
missed
Too
his
many
block, let
niggas
his
right
quarterback
there.
get hit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Young.
Oh, nigga, my motherfucking pressure is getting there, dog. That's OC. I ain't gonna lie.
Because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
That's what I get for throwing that
So
damn
on
pick,
tries
bro.
the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this is good. He got just as he drops it in from long distance. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and
That shit ain't funny, bro.
with the crossbar.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Ooh, bro.
They threw an interception.
I'm about to get irritated.
Football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
No way.
Here's Levis. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Chris Wormley in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure,
his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 77 yards. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like it.
And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
A first down throw for Young. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Young on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard. On the carry there, it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a second down throw for Young. Throw left side on target to Thielen. Touchdown! Adam Thielen. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Panthers are able to add on to that lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Young. And that is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The gain of 28 yards there and given the first down. Now Young running the option left. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing, Young. Being chased out left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Mingo, right side. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Hayden Hurst with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers are able to add on to their first half lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Panthers 38, Buccaneers 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Blue striker. Edo blue.
Young to throw it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
8-yard pickup brings up 4th down and 1.
White. Smash, red. Ready.
Now Young on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's got his man. It's White. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 55 yards.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Now Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
This is caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. 4th down, Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 6.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect.
And got his man, complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Throwing, Mayfield. Pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And it'll be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Come on, set. Red, cycle.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Young on 1st down. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Final play of the half, Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. Now look out. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trey Hill picks it, and the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one is pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
That throw by Young incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Black Ultra.
Out of his end zone, Young. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. On his horse. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. The Bucs summon their offense back onto the field here. They're going to go for 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Boy, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Let's go now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw on second down is Young. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Eluding the pressure right. And Shark calls it in. Just right upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, Young. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bucs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Rail, yellow. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. Hayden Hurst, 72 yards. And the Panthers are able to widen their advantage. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. To throw, Mayfield. Touchdown! Andy Isabella, 27 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead down to 20.
52. Buccaneers 32.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And a gain of 20 in the first down. Young. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5. Young now. Open man is Mingo, complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. He completes this one to Mingo. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Complete to Jonathan Mingo. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Young to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Let's go now.
Ugh, nigga, you milking clock. You want some gay shit. Ugh.
Hey, go Fury.
Hubbard is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he is unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Ready.
They'll try and run. Here's Hubbard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Now here's Young. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. A really good pickup of 28 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things. He's got a man, complete, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Now Young. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Young. And that is taken in by Hurst. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Young's throw taken in by Chark. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. To the air once more, Young. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 13. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete to Otten. Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Mayfield to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to win the football game.
Ready, break. Ready.
And Young's going to throw it here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Young to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
Hey, check mega.
Oh, Young loses it, but it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Troy Hill picks it, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, set.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Young here to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Buccaneers 39.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Carolina, they'll wrap up on a high note, but will still finish 3 games below 500 at 7-10. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they fall for just the 3rd time to finish at 14-3 overall. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week